Yo guys, what's going on? Tilly309 back at it again with a brand new episode for you guys. Today we are not going to be gaming, surprisingly. Today instead we are going to be opening booster packs from the new Zendikar Rising set. Before we get started, this set isn't actually releasing for another week or so. So if you don't want any spoilers or anything, please leave. And let's get going. Let's put that alert box up front. Thank you for following Rabagami29. So the booster packs, the pre-release booster packs that I got actually I got 2 extra that came with it. So let's get this going, shall we? That's gonna be upside down. That's annoying. All right. First, I guess let's go for these extra booster packs really quick. All right. Alright, so it looks like this one's going to go with the M21 format where it's going to have the rare at the very front. So I'm going to look at it from the back. So first we got Fisher Wizard. It's a good old common. Next we have McKindy Ox. That's actually a really cool art we have for that one. Next, we have Risen Riptide. You can't really see, my camera's kind of crappy. You can't really see what's going on, what these cards are. Then, we have Molten Blast. Wonderful. And then Scorch Rider. Cliffhaven Sellsword. Haven't made it to the uncommons yet. Adventure Awaits. Spare Supplies. Ghastly Gloom Hunter. Once again, we are still in the commons. Blood Beckoning. Alright, I'm gonna look at the commons for at least the first couple packs, and then I can skip to the uncommons and rares. I'm just really excited about this set. I haven't seen really much from this set. I kind of scrolled through. For the first uncommon, we have Skyclave Shadowcat. It's an interesting little creature. Second, we have Kitesail Cleric. And as you can see, the next one is going to be one of the double-sided lands that are introduced in this set. So, on this side, we have Kabira, I don't know how to pronounce that. Kabira Takedown, which is an instant, and then it flips to a plains. Kabira, whatever you want to pronounce it, plateau. And for our rare, we have Legion Angel. 2 white, 2 generic, flying. When Legion Angel enters the battlefield, you may reveal a card you own named Legion Angel from outside the game and put it in your hand. Wow. All right, that's intense. And then for our land, we have the Full Art Island. Those are going to be fun. Alright, on to the second. After this one, I will be skipping the commons. We'll just go fast through these commons. Nahiri's Bindings. It looks like pretty much a pacifism that you can't activate abilities. Into the Royal. We have seen this card before. Cleansing Wildfire. Turn Timber Ascetic, I think. Ghoul Draws Mucklord. Asgore Dreamer 2. Interesting ruling in the Commander format. The dual land cycle in ZNR only cares about the front and not the back. So you could put the UR land in an Esper deck. Yeah, there you go. Core Celebrant. Tajura Blightblade. It's kind of a mean one. 1/1 with Death Touch. Tazim Royal Mage. Ardent Electromancer. Namana Skittersneak. Alright, and this is our first uncommon. Thundering Rebuke. That's actually not a bad card. It's a sorcery, but it's 2 mana to deal 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Umara Mystic. I'm actually excited. I really want to make a wizard deck with this set. We got another double-sided land. Spikefield Hazard, which flips to Spikefield Cave. And for our second rare, Aura, Skyclave Hierophant. Hierophant? I don't know. Aerophant. Yeah. Legendary creature, Core Cleric. 2 generic, a white and a black. Lifelink. When Aura, Skyclave Hierophant, or another cleric you control dies, return target cleric card with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is brutal. That is brutal. If you have a cleric deck, that'd be a fun commander deck, I think, actually. And then we have the Full Art Forest. All right. Now let's break into this box, shall we? It's a cool looking box. First, let's take a look at the promo card. We have a Lithoform Engine, 4 mana, mythic rare, legendary artifact. Tap 2, tap it, copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Tap 3, tap it, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose the new targets for the copy. Tap 4, tap it, copy target permanent spell you control. Holy crap! That is ridiculous. That is absolutely overpowered. Holy goodness gracious. And that's the promo card? Woo! Dude, that is insane. That is insane. If you have any extra mana, you can do a ton of stuff. Sorry, I am not trading this card. No way. That would be a fun card to play with. That is brutal. I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to grab a sleeve for that one. I don't trust myself with it. You said that it was the most expensive card right now. How much actually is it? And are the prices for these actually accurate right now? Alrighty. Let's take a look before we get into that at what the spin down dice looks like. We got the black and white with the Zendikar Rising symbol on it. Yeah, see, I personally, I wouldn't rely on them. I feel like it's hard to judge what the prices are going to be right now, considering that no one's probably even really played a ton with them. But, I mean, considering it's a foiled mythic rare, like promo card, if it's not super expensive right now, it will be in the future. But, honestly, I'm not actually price hunting with these. I'm just excited for this set, dude. I have been dying for this new set. Anyways, let's skip all of this and we'll go straight to the next booster pack. For this one, we're going to throw all of the commons to the side. You'll be seeing quite a lot of those. First, we have Merfolk Falconer. Then, Spoils of Adventure. I'm really looking forward to play with this new party thing. It'll be interesting, the stuff people come up with. Then we have Bala Ged Recovery, which flips to Bala Ged Sanctuary. And for the rare, we have Myriad Construct. For 4 mana, kicker 3. If Myriad Construct was kicked, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each non-basic land your opponents control. When Myriad Construct becomes the target of a spell, sacrifice it and create a number of 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature tokens equal to its power. Not powder. It's all right. I feel like it could be good depending on the deck that you're playing against. But you wouldn't want to have like a spell deck with that unless you wanted to sacrifice it to make a ton of little 1/1s. And then we have the full art mountain. Beautiful. All right, on to the next booster pack. Throw the commons off to the side. For the first uncommon, we have the Sure-Footed Infiltrator. Second, we have Spoils of Adventure. Third, for the flip land, we have Malakir Rebirth, which flips to Malakir Mire. And for the rare, we have Taborax, Hope's Demise. 3 mana, Demon Cleric, legendary creature. Flying, Taborax, Hope's Demise has lifelink as long as it has 5 or more +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Taborax. If that creature was a cleric, you may draw a card. If you do, lose 1 life. That would be brutal with that other cleric that I got earlier. I kind of want to make a cleric deck now, like a cleric commander deck or a cleric standard deck. And then for the full art land, we have a swamp. Beautiful. Alrighty, on to the next one. Once again, throwing the commons to the side. It's weird. I haven't seen very many foils. I mean, for the most part, I feel like a lot of the older sets will give you a foil with every single booster pack. For the first uncommon, we have Attended Healer. For the second, we have Murasa Sproutling. For the third, the flip land, we have another Kabura Takedown. And for the rare, we have Coral Helm Chronicler. For 3 mana, whenever you cast a kicked spell, draw a card, then discard a card. When Coral Helm Chronicler enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a card with a kicker ability from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. I feel like a lot of these are very centered around certain abilities. It's kind of nice. Oh, and we have our first foil card, and it's a rare. It's an Archpriest of Iona. 1 white mana. Archpriest of Iona's power is equal to the number of creatures in your party. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying until end of turn. That is crazy. That is crazy. For 1 mana? Dang. Alright. And then for the full art land, we have an island. That is actually a very sick looking island. As you can see, which you probably can't in this camera, but these are actually like looking like towers inside of like almost like a sphere with like water pouring out of it. That's pretty sick. If you hear that squeaking, that's my dog in the background who decides to start playing with toys right about now. Alright. This is our third to last booster pack. Throw aside the commons. First we have another Skyclave Shadowcat. Then an Allied Assault. Then we have an Umara Wizard, which flips to Umara Skyfalls. And then for our rare, we have Valakut Exploration. I feel like I remember this one. This sounds cool. Let's listen to it. 3 mana. It's an enchantment with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. At the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled with Valakut Exploration, put them in their owner's graveyard. Then Valakut Exploration deals that much damage to each opponent. Wow, that is brutal. Alrighty. And then for the full art land, we have the Plains. Alright, second to last booster pack. I haven't super loved most of the things from the booster pack except for the clerics. We got the promo card, which is really cool. Anyways, throw these commons to the side. First, we have Demon's Disciple. Then we have a Thundering Spark Mage. Then we have Jawari Disruption. Flips to Jawari Ruins. Sorry. For the rare, we have a Cragplate Baloth. 2 green mana, 5 generic. Kicker for 2 generic and 1 green mana. This spell cannot be countered. Hexproof and haste. If Cragplate Baloth was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 4+1/+1 counters on it. Wow! That is brutal. You could have a freaking 10/10 with haste. I mean, it's a high price, but that is nuts. And then we have the Forest full art. Alright. It's our last booster pack. I'm hoping and praying. I kinda want a Nissa or a Nahiri. I want some Planeswalker. Alrighty. Commons to the side. First, we have Woolmage's Domination. Then we have Woolmage's Familiar. Then we have a Lithoform Blight. Oh, and this flip land is a rare. Hagra Mauling. 2 black mana, 2 generic. This spell costs 1 less to cast if an opponent controls no basic lands. Destroy target creature. And it flips to Hagra Brood Pit. And then we have a foil rare, Dreadworm. One black mana, 4 generic. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Dreadworm gets indestructible until end of turn. Holy crap! So nearly every single one of your turns, depending on how many lands you're getting, it gets indestructible like every turn. That is intense. And then we have the Full Art Mountain. Alrighty, folks. That is going to be it for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you, Asgore Dreamer, too, for chatting with me a little bit. I'm really excited for this set, and I'm really excited to see where exactly it's going. Keep up to date on my Instagram. If my wife pulls any crazy cards from her booster packs, I'll make sure to post about it. If you guys liked what you saw, please follow me. Please tell your friends about me. I am considering starting to do a little more Magic stuff. I'm really, really excited for this set. Thank you once again for stopping by. It's been real. This has been Tilly309, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.